Hey, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thank you so much for stopping on by. I appreciate it as always, and welcome back, you guys. I know it's been a full week. I've been busy with work, but I'm back now, hoping to go back to making some great videos for you guys. And season 3 is over now, you guys. Well, actually, I guess depending on when you're watching this video, it could be over within hours. It could be already over. I'm not too sure, but let's assume season 4 is upon us, and it really is. So I want to go ahead and run down some of the changes, you guys, that are upcoming for season 4. Just right off the bat, the ranking system will be drastically changed for some of us. As you can kind of see here, it says rank progression will change in season 4 because going from ranks 3 to 9 is only dependent on how many wins you have. So that's going to be huge, especially for those who struggle to reach rank 9 this season. That could be a good thing or a bad thing depending on how much free time you have on your hands, because now the number of wins is what will be the difference maker right now, instead of your win-loss rate, essentially. Because if you max out your sets every single day and play 5 sets, even if you go 2 and 3 several times, as long as you're accumulating wins, that's all that matters to get to rank 9, you guys. So there you go. For anyone that's struggling in rank 9, this could be some good news for you guys. As for me, I played a lot less this season, you guys, so it might not be a very good thing for people like me, but I'll see what I can do, and let's see what the win total it will take to reach rank 9. And reaching rank 10 will stay the same. You still got to reach a rate of 3,000. So I'm actually pretty happy about that, because I like hard challenges. And just for you guys who are one of my subscribers, and if you aren't subscribed yet, I would highly recommend it if you enjoy PvP content. I actually reached rank 9 last night, you guys. Yeah, so I've been still playing off camera, even though I've been so busy and all. I've just been playing because I've been so close to rank 9, and yesterday I finally touched it. Reached rank 9, went 4-1 in Great League. I was down to game 5, I think it was 3-1, and I needed one more win to reach rank 9, and I got it, you guys. A last second, probably one with like 1 or 2 fast move, and I did it. So yes, we did it, you guys, and I hope everyone out there reached their goals as well. So going back to some of the changes, there's no other real material changes up top right here, as you can kind of see. You'll still get the elite charge TM, or elite, actually you'll receive an elite fast TM, excuse me, if you reach rank 7 or higher, which I think is definitely obtainable. And we already talked about the Halloween Cup a little bit, and a little bit of the Flying Cup during one of my other videos, so definitely check it out if you haven't. I want to go down to the new attacks, you guys. This is actually pretty fun. I always like looking at this whenever I see these news blasts at the end of a season for the upcoming season. So one of the newest attacks will be this attack called Lunge, which essentially will lower your opponent's attack initially. Let's see, it will lower your opponent's attack essentially. So it's like an Icy Wind, but it's a bug type charge move, you guys, and it looks like it's only going to be made available for Masquerain and Galvantulas at the start. So I think Galvantulas are going to be very common here, as you will see in this next season, because they have access to Volt Switches, which are super powerful against all those Azumarill we see. And I think adding an attack like Lunge to it will really kind of put a lot of pressure on your opponent, and even especially against an Azumarill, because they'll be shielding a lot of the attacks anyways. You might as well still get a debuff on it, so it'll be very spicy. But I don't know how much charge energy it requires to get to a Lunge, because as you remember, Galvantula already has that very quick, what is that, electric type charge move, which only takes 3 Volt Switches. So I can't imagine Lunge being that much faster. So it's not essentially a bait move if it costs more energy, right, you guys? So let's see, what else do we have? Bug Buzz. Bug Buzz now has a chance of lowering your opponent's defense. So I don't know what the chances are yet. They didn't express it here in this news blast, but hopefully it's at least 30% or so, like kind of like a mirror shot or something like that. Oh, actually, mirror shots for lowering your opponent's attacks, but you know what I mean, for lowering your opponent's defense. So I want to go ahead and go over to Game Press real fast and show you guys a list of all the Pokemon that can have access to Bug Buzz. And just going down the list, let's see if we see anyone that has some play in the Great League, you guys. Let's see. I've been seeing Vespiquen a lot in a lot of these news blasts. It seems like they're trying to make Vespiquen a lot more popular. So let's see if Vespiquen becomes a meta Pokemon next season. Butterfree, still very uncommon. Ninjask. So yeah, just not really any any Pokemon here aside from, oh, there's Galvantula again. But if you're going to use an extra charge, I think Lunge might be a little bit better than Bug Buzz, just my guess. So Galvantula is really the only Pokemon here that has access to Bug Buzz that I would think would be a difference maker. So far, swing and a miss. And let's see, Flame Charge. Flame Charge is actually a non-bug move. It's a fire type charge move actually, and it now deals less damage and raises your user's attack. I know, that's really confusing when you're just reading it, right? Now it deals less damage and will raise the attack. Huh? Yeah, I know. What I think they meant to say is that Flame Charge is kind of like a Power-Up Punch. Remember when Power-Up Punch was around? They actually lowered Power-Up Punch's base attack, but it now had the ability to increase your attack each time you use a charge move. So I think that's what they're going for. So for Flame Charge, as we can kind of go down the list here of what Pokemon we might be able to see in the Great League, I'm trying to see a lot of basic Pokemon, not a lot of evolved Pokemon have Flame Charge, and that, who knows, that might change. They might add some other Pokemon in here and change it up. Yeah, Combuskin, Quilava, these are second stage Pokemon. Pignite, Mew could, if you have a Mew that has Flame Charge, I think that might be the most popular Pokemon here in terms of Great League potential. Zebstrika is a Pokemon I actually really want to run for Great League just to test it out because they have access to electric and fire type moves. So I think that's a very unique combo, and it could be very devastating to like Azumarill or like Registeel, Skarmory. It just has a ton of play. So let's just see if Flame Charge ends up being as good as it sounds. So let's go back to the news page. Signal Beam now. Signal Beam now has a chance of lowering your opponent's attack and defense. So it's a very interesting charge move if it can lower your opponent's attack and defense. I can't think of there being any charge moves right now that have that significant of a debuff. And considering how significant it is, I would assume it's only a 10% chance. Similar to Ancient Power. But like the reverse. Instead of you getting the benefit, your opponent gets the debuff. And let's see who has access to Signal Beam, you guys. Signal Beam, let's see. Whirlipede, maybe. Some people might be ambitious and run it. There's Butterfree again. Yeah, just really nothing. So this news blast really has not really kind of changed the foundation of Great League meta. From what I can see, I feel like last season with Powder Snow and Hex, there were a lot more changes that actually opened up the meta a little bit. So far, no dice. And let's see what's this last news blast say. So Vespiquen and Signal Beam. So Vespiquen now will also be able to learn Signal Beam. So there you go, Vespiquen. They're trying to push Vespiquen at us, you guys. And you know, I think I'll probably test it out. I think the first week or so, starting this upcoming week, I will definitely be running some bug type moves, some of these moves, just to show you guys how powerful they can be, because you never really know until you actually play it. And I definitely, I'm going to keep an eye out for any new changes on the percentages of some of these debuffs or some of these buffs, because I want to definitely pass that information along to you guys during one of my videos. So stay tuned, you guys, for more videos about battling, and I plan on running a bunch of really spicy Pokemon to start off Great League for you guys in Season 5, or Season 4, excuse me, Season 4. And hopefully everyone's doing really, really well here in Season 3. And before we say goodbye, once again, I want to go ahead and just quickly run down the Great League as of right now. So this list does not include any of those new attacks we just discussed, but I still want to run down the list because I don't think those attacks will impact the meta that much. So as you can kind of see, this is the most updated list of rankings for Great League under pvpoke.com. Definitely check out the website. It's a free to use website. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And let's see, Azumarill is the king. It's not going anywhere, you guys. Azumarill just has so much play against so much of the meta. As you can kind of see in the lead position, it's so strong. Stunfisk, Deoxys, Skarmory, Marowak, Umbreon. They handle a bunch of them. And Azumarill is just so tanky, you guys. You really need 2 charge moves to take out Azumarill. Even if you're up against a grass Pokemon, like a Meganium still needs 2 charge moves to take out Azumarill. And Shiftry needs 2 charge moves. That's how devastating it is. Umbreon really has kind of snuck up this list. As you can kind of see, they kind of beat every single Pokemon Azumarill beats as well. but being a dark type, they also can handle all those random hypnos we always see, right? But the only things that you have to have an Umbreon with Last Resort. If you don't, then you can maybe not be in the best position, because I think Umbreon's only other attacks are dark type moves. So you're very, all their attacks are going to be too uniform. You definitely want to have a Last Resort on there too, just in case you run into a Pokemon like a Azumarill. You gotta have something that you can hit it with just neutral damage. And another dark Pokemon, Scrafty, you guys. Scrafty was number 3, I think, when Great League ended for season 3, you guys, and they've kind of just stayed here because obviously the Great League has just returned. Scrafty can be quite dangerous if you can use that Power-Up Punch first and then ramp up that attack, you guys. So, but you gotta use your shields carefully. So Scrafty isn't a type of Pokemon I would recommend unless you want to start investing your time in learning how to play it. It's not going to be one of those guys where you just start playing your very first set and you go 5-0. I think Scrafty is going to be one of those that you have to learn, you guys, how to play and handle it. And let's see, Shadow Machamp, our favorite on the channel, right? I definitely will be running Shadow Machamp my first week of the Great League. And you can see a ton of very favorable matchups against all these Pokemon. They're just so devastating. In the lead position, you can kind of see a 99.3, you guys. And while we're here, let's go ahead and switch over to the leads. And let's just see. Mew has the perfect 100 score as the lead. And that can be quite deceiving because this moveset is strictly Wild Charge and Surf, and it's going to be very hard to get that exact moveset on a Mew, because Mew has access to like 30 charge moves. So if you're willing to keep on using all those elite charge TMs, please go for it, because you will be able to beat Azumarill, Stunfisk, Deoxys, Skarmory, and Marowak, you guys. And didn't they also have access to that one of those new bug type moves as well? Was it Flame Charge? I think it was. So maybe you swap out Flame Charge for swap out Surf for Flame Charge, and now you have Wild Charge and Flame Charge on a Mew. So that could be pretty darn awesome, you guys. And there's that Shadow Machamp we saw, and yeah, Shadow Machamp just so strong, you guys, so strong. And let's see if there's anyone that's creeped up this list, you guys. Rainy Castform, how about that, you guys? Rainy Castform will throw off a lot of opponents because they have access to Thunder. And that will be very strong against their Skarmories and your Azumarills, and they still have access to, of course, the water type moves to handle Stunfisk and the lone Marowaks, Bastiodon. So yeah, they beat a lot of Pokemon, you guys, a lot of Pokemon. So definitely, and they're a very nice budget Pokemon. So if you guys are low on maybe Stardust or something, you can probably find just like Rainy Castform, depending on where you live in the wild, and it'll be pretty darn close to 1500 hopefully for you guys. Registeel, of course, the debuffs are still in effect for season 4, I believe. So Flash Cannon debuffed. So, but I still expect some people to be running it. So definitely have counters for that, you guys. And let's see what else we got as we keep on moving on down. Spyless, I get this feeling Spyless will be very common. I've been seeing a lot of PvP YouTube content creators been kind of showcasing Spyless a lot, and also they'll be a very common in the Halloween Cup, so people might be getting ready and practicing using actual Great League battles to practice for it. So definitely be on the watch out for that, you guys. Spyless could be quite dangerous because they spam those body slams so quickly, and they have Dragon Breath, which we all know Dragon Breath is one of the most OP fast moves, in my opinion. If it's neutral damage, it just decays your opponent's HP so quickly, you guys. And let's see who else we have. Pelipper was one of those Pokemon I thought would actually take off a little bit more because they beat Azumarills. Anyone that beats Azumarills, I think, deserves to be high on the list. But they never quite kind of fully developed as one of the meta breakers. Kudos to those who did hone Pelipper in their Great League and honed into the skills that you need to win with one. It's definitely a very challenging Pokemon to play, but definitely a very fun Pokemon as well. And then, yeah, you see some of these other Pokemon down here. Primeape, Medicham. I think Fighting will definitely be one of those Pokemon that you gotta have at least one Fighting attack to do well in the Great League, just because there's going to be a ton of Pokemon like Steel Pokemon, and you're going to have a ton of Dark type Pokemon. So even number 2 and number 3, you kind of see Dark types right up there. Galarian Stunfisk, you got to have a fighter for that. Abomasnow, you guys. Registeel. So Obstagoon. You gotta have fighters, you guys. Bastiodon. So that's my biggest suggestion. Just make sure you have something with a fighting type move. And Shadow Machamp's the way to go, if you ask me. So thank you so much, you guys, for stopping by the channel. If you enjoyed this content and enjoyed some PvP battles, do me a huge favor and click that like, comment, and subscribe if you have the time. That would help out the channel a lot. And like I said, this past week I did a lot of work, you guys. I think I worked easily over 70 hours, you guys. So sorry, my apologies to any of those new subscribers out there that were hoping to watch some PvP battles last week. But I will be back posting videos as often as I can, starting Monday, Season 4. Let's get it, you guys. Let's all get to rank 10 and let's all reach the leaderboards together. And if you guys do well, definitely leave a like and a comment, you guys, because I want to be able to showcase you guys and give you guys shout outs up during all my videos. Let's all get there together. And I want to thank you so much for stopping on by, everyone, and hope everyone have an amazing rest of your Season 3 and an even better Season 4. Take care, everyone.